One error now for the Sox. 2 hits for Tampa Bay and a chopper foul by Caminero. Hit into double play in the first. And then Lowe and then Kim. So that's 3, 4, 5. Heart of their order in the fourth. Well, he doesn't get cheated.
No, he doesn't.
On anything.
You know, this pitch here for Walker kind of blends into one another. The cutter slider looks very similar. Using them both a little bit back to back. Very similar look to both of them. One a little bit more depth than the other, but he's been leaning on those two with the fastball and knuckle curve here.
1-2. Out in front of the plate. Narvaez swings it on in plenty of time. 1 away. Good start to get that guy.
Yeah, and that's a sweeper. And that's been a good pitch for him. He's kind of gotten away from it a little bit.
For one, he's flat out to center. There's that breaking ball. Ha-Seong Kim on deck. Game 2 tomorrow night at 7:10. And Sox will be facing the tough right-hander Drew Rasmussen. 7-5 at 2.82 ERA. Red Sox will see much better pitching than they have seen lately.
Rasmussen, Baz, and Pepio to finish it off. Always a big game here, opening series, right? Especially a 4-game tilt. What's that?
Crochet on Saturday at 4. Pretty good duel there.
Yeah, and everything's pointing to Dobbins tomorrow night against Rasmussen.
3-1 a strike.
Not sure what's on that iPad.
What is on that?
I don't know.
Dying to know. Got everybody laughing. The 3-2 and into the dirt. He's going to walk him. That's his second of the ball game. And brings up Kim. Enter the dining in the dugout sweepstakes presented by Plymouth Rock. No purchase necessary. Your table is ready, sir. Dying to know what the bill of fare is. Kim 0 for 1. He is grounded out to the shortstop.
He had a couple good years out in San Diego. Became a free agent. Signed a 2-year deal over here. He's a Gold Glover back in 2023 at shortstop for the Padres.
Yeah, look at the strike.
He's been out, been injured a lot. Only 4 for 12 here. So Walls, another guy, that great defender, he slides over to second base. Defensively, really good up the middle.
Drop by Narvaez.
Like we said, Buehler sometimes get a big, slow leg kick.
He's had 1 double play ball so far tonight. Red Sox ahead 1-0. So that's the Sox 97th run in the last 12 games. The last time they scored 100 or more over 12 was 05. Runner goes and it's fouled away. August of 05 when they were absolutely crushing. But look at the lineup. It was Manny, Big Papi, Tech, Johnny Damon, Kevin Millar, Trot Nixon, Bill Miller. I mean, that team scored over 900 runs that year.
Yeah. We get 3 more here tonight. Well, it's been impressive. It's 1 through 9. You look at, pop up their July numbers individually. Everyone's 350. 8-9 games in.
We'll chase it.
Yeah, Walker's lost it a little bit here at this location, right? With Lowe, the same thing. Those are those bad misses that we talked about, glove side, where you got a guy 1-2, 0-2, 2-2, and you look and execute one pitch just off the plate to get him out.
Runner takes off again, swinging a drive. That one high and deep to left field, and that one into the monster seats. Kim crushed that, his first home run. Right through the mist. Tampa Bay on top 2-1. So he pays for the walk as well.
We were just saying, just for a couple of hitters, just sort of lost location. A really quick third, kind of on point. Lost low with that walk. And then 3-2 here, wants to throw a strike, but he kind of hangs it inside on him. Looked like that little slider or cutter.
In for a strike on Simpson.
And you see that cutter, it starts kind of right on the inside black and ends up right over the middle.
Up the middle, got to get rid of it. Fouled away by Morrell, who's drawn a walk and stolen a base. This has been obviously a trouble spot, big time for Walker Buehler this portion of the game throughout the season. Socked into left field. Duran on the move will make the play to retire the side. Question I think that's on our minds when they make a trade before even the All-Star break, you're like, okay, what do they know? What do they know? They need relief help, so they solve that,
yeah,
to some degree anyway. But they pick up players sometimes you go, you scratch your head like, what are they seeing in this guy? And then that guy winds up flourishing.
Yeah, well, you know, Baker's having a good year, 3.52 out there after a tough one year before, and somehow you just figure that's going to be a sub-2 ERA for Tampa.
Right. Ground ball right set, backhanded by Walls, and one gone. Abreu had walked his first time. Underway here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Red Sox trailing 2-1. They've trailed often in these 6 games winning streak.
Yeah, you're in a little different spot. Obviously, the Devers thing was early. You were the ones willing to trade away the player, right? So you beefed up your pen a little bit with Hicks, but Alcala, you could say, was almost like a Baker pickup, right? You got a leverage guy throwing the ball real well for you. Everybody always talks about, you know, why not make a trade now? Everyone's screaming and yelling. Well, most teams don't want to make trades right now. They want to wait till the very end, the last day or two, try to get the best offer they can. Like I said, when it came to Devers, it was kind of you. Really, right? You had the good player. You had the better player of the deal. You were interested to move on from him, but a lot of times you don't see too many trades happening until that last week, few days.
2-0. By Story, who's 0 for 1 with a pop up to second. During the 6-game winning streak coming into tonight, the Red Sox trailed one time. It was Monday, 1-0 early in the game. Big swing popped up. Walls coming in, Aranda coming over, and Walls wants to take it near the mound.
3 homers, 12 RBIs. Even his first at bat, that line out to center, hit it hard off the righty.
0 for 1 tonight. He's flat out to center. Seattle has a 1-0 lead in the 4th inning in New York. Baltimore has already beaten the Mets 7-3. Toronto idle tonight. They lead the Yankees by 2.5 inside the division. Marcelo Meyer on deck. Hard hit right to the shortstop. Kim gets it. The Red at Fenway, 2-1. Tampa Bay has the lead. Ha-Seong Kim 2-run homer off of Walker Buehler last inning. He'll get 8, 9, and 1, which means he has to take on a red hot Yandy Diaz in this inning.
Well, you mentioned that 4th inning's trouble spot for Walker Buehler. Look at that after giving up 2. It's kind of right around there anyways, right? About 14 point.
1-2 on the way to low. 2-2. 5 hits now for Tampa Bay, and 2 of them home runs. And he's running full now, 3-2 on low. It was good power as well, and Kim, after him, has already cracked a 2-run homer tonight. And a payoff pitch. And he will walk him for the second time. So he's walked 3. Again, his last start, Washington didn't walk anybody. Also got 10 runs of support. Showing bunt, fouls it away. So 0-1 on Kim.
He wants to attack low with that knuckle curveball, but he just can't get it up enough to get him to chase after. Right? It's just kind of just in the dirt, too low out of the hand.
That's strike. This is a strange place for the Red Sox to be. They have not been trailing in the middle innings. Down 3-1 as Murphy gets going in the pen. Been a while. Foul back.
Well, Dodge Bradley's got something to say about that, right? And this is by in the 6th inning a lot. You've already up to 7-8 runs here in the last week or so. He's throwing the ball really well. We knew it would be an uptick in starting pitching. He's quieted this offense down.
Cut on and missed with the sweeper. He puts him away. 1 down.
See, that's the execution that he had here in this at bat, right? 0-2. How am I going to put this guy away? Well, I'm going to throw him the sweeper, but look at the location. Like, it shows fastball, it shows strike out of the hand. Let's see more of that.
Here's Simpson. He has a base hit tonight. Originally that was ruled an error, but then changed, I think, correctly to a single. Given his speed, he's going to force a lot of mistakes. He's got a low on, third baseman in, and a chopper back. They'll snare that and got a strike to get him at first. Low down to second, and 2 gone. The lined out to left, 0 for 1. There's a man at second. .91 pitches for the veteran right-hander. And an active bullpen. And line shot caught by Story to retire the side. Caminaro with a home.
Red Sox fans, and you're over here catching a few games. How many games are you seeing?
Overall, 5 Sox games. I've got 4 here in Fenway, and I went to see them in the DC play the Nationals last Saturday.
So she's been busy watching the Red Sox. She also saw a Sea Dogs game in Portland.
Yeah, I went to see the Sea Dogs game, and I was lucky enough to pop next door as well to catch a Hearts game.
Yeah, Hearts of Pine, a wildly popular soccer team perhaps you've heard about. She saw them as well. Why are you such a Red Sox fan? It seems rather rare to have someone over in England be such a fan.
It just so happened that on my first visit to Boston, I came to see the Red Sox, and I just fell in love with them. We lost that game to the Toronto Blue Jays in the 10th. But it didn't matter. There was just something about Fenway and something about this team that just connected with me, considering that my first baseball game was on the West Coast and it didn't feel right. Boston was just there.
And you're not alone. You have a whole community of supporters over there.
Oh yeah, it's like really big in the UK now. We've got a big fan base. We've got a big group on Twitter and Facebook and Insta, UK Red Sox fans. And quite often we've got fans from over the UK coming over, making a big deal of the trip. We absolutely love the Red Sox over in the UK. And we've also got loads of watch parties going on. The next one's on Sunday in London. So big group of fans get together and watch the Red Sox in a bar.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming over again. Best accent in the ballpark tonight, no doubt about that. And she hasn't seen him lose yet on this trip, guys, so she's hoping that stays intact tonight.
TC, Lisa, thank you very much. Did Lisa get a little plug in there for a certain soccer team, I think?
I think so.
I'm just saying, if someone comes all the way over from England and raves about a lower division U.S. soccer club in Portland, Maine, it must be something special, but I'll leave that for the judges.
Must be something special indeed.
Building something special.
Thank you, TC. Langham in the game, as we showed you now. Mangum in left field. And Narvaez has gone 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. And he'll hit this one high, but not deep. Walls and Kim out there. Walls getting under and will make the catch. It's 2 down. Red Sox not hitting the ball terribly hard. Off of Taj Bradley. Talked about it coming on the air. As hot as the Red Sox have been, this is a major uptick in the caliber of pitching they're going to see. Bradley has pitched really well at Fenway in the past. He's won 3 times at Fenway Park in his career. As Abreu gets in, he's walked and he's also grounded out to second.
We've seen a lot of that. Quality strikes early in counts. Again on the corner.
0-2.
This year, first pitch strike percentage like 59.6. That's actually a career low for him, and that's usually this is what the Rays do. But tonight he's been pounding the zone with strikes.
High fly left field. Mangum will move over near the line, and he is there to make the play. Bradley throws only 10 pitches. Take on 8, 9, and 1 for Tampa Bay. They lead at 3.